Yako nimepata ime.
Kalamu kaenda na.
Moja sitini. Hizi siti kwa Jonina yako weka dia. Weka dia hadi juu ya huyu mwenye huja mambo yamekelea wewe. Ya Jonina.
Unanikata na ngoto. Hizo nikana nimezoom niko kwa mlango huko. Nimezoom.
Unika sura. Unika. Kolai.
Mungu bariki na wengine.
Nani huyo? Nani huyo? Wewe nani? Kwa hiyo ngoma.
John.
before I call upon the I want us to watch one thing. This will be a debating session where we shall give the candidates the opportunity to tell us why they are best suited to serve in the various capacities that they are vying for. This will be devoid of any campaign paraphernalia. We shall request of the audience to keep away from. Let's have silence, please, unless we don't want to have a good debate. We don't want to give our candidates that we support the opportunity to tell us why they are the best suited. You will be unfair to your candidate. So we shall request of you to keep maximum silence during the debate. We don't expect to have any cheering. Neither would we allow any cheering. So there is no cheering or cheering. It doesn't help. Last year we had a very good debate where we allowed for civilized societies, whenever there are debates, even the presidential debate we had in 2022, the candidates are allowed to articulate their issues without any cheers or jeers. And at the request of you, my young daughter there are saying, hey, this is not the campaign rally. The candidates themselves agreed we would have wished that they have a rally where they have their supporters there cheering them, but they say they want to have a debate. And a debate is something serious where we listen to what they have to tell us. So other of us, we ask of you to give all the candidates the opportunity to articulate their issue, whether you like them or not. You will have your time tomorrow to cast your vote and say yes to the candidate of your choice and say no to those that you do not want. It's not here. It doesn't help. It doesn't help a thing. It doesn't help a thing. So with those very many words, I wish, just for the sake of those who are not aware, to introduce my team that I've been working with to bring this part. And I want to request the commissioners to be upstanding so that I introduce them. The electoral commissioners, please. The commissioners, those who are around. I had a team of 7, 6 commissioners and myself as the chair, who have been organizing this event, this process. Deacon Sodu is our dean of students. He is a member of my commission. Thank you so much, Dean. Clinton Otieno is also one of the commissioners. The other commissioners, I think they went for lunch late. Maybe they may join us. Then the most important people that we shall have for today, and I am Fred Nyambeche, the chair to that internal electoral commission. But the commission that will be running the show as from this afternoon is the IBC, the official Kenya IBC. They are here. The returning officer is around, the presiding officer is around, and the clerks. This time round, we have engaged only officials from the IBC to avoid any complaints that we had maybe last year. Some of you are complaining that when we engage the students, that they are supporters, they have people that they support, and maybe they may be engaged in certain untoward behavior. Those who have just come in are also commissioners, the deputy dean, Stella, you can just wave, and Judy, you can wave. That I think nearly completes my team. Today, as a nation, we're having a debate. The chairman, the panel, will tell you the order in which the candidates will come. And question of you again, these young leaders that are coming up, we are molding them. Please give them the opportunity to say what they wish to say. Kindly, kindly. Some of us have never presented ourselves for any elected position, including myself. But when we have men and women who are ready to take it on with their colleagues, we must give them great honor. We must respect them, and we must give them the opportunity to articulate what they have. Otherwise, without so much ado, I wish to welcome Ken Maiteri, who is the lead moderator, to introduce his team and then to give us the way forward. Thank you for the claps. Those who have given me the clap, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I feel you have
the IEC commissioners that are here, internal commissioners, all the aspirants, my colleagues that are in this hall, all trainees, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. My name is Ken Maiteri. I am a trainer in the institution, in the Hospitality and Institutional Management Department, specifically the tourism section. I am here with a team of four. We are four of us. They are all trainers of this institution. And so the first thing that we will do is to know them. So I'm going to call each and every one of them. They are going to say their name. They shall also tell you the departments they train. I know they are your trainers, so you meet them in their respective departments. And then we shall proceed. Anything I team, maybe they do so from where they are in stand up, if they can face the audience, then they say their name and the department.
Madam Zabenda, good afternoon. Madam Goy from Hospitality Department.
Good afternoon. David from Electrical Department. Thank you very much. So we shall have the four. That is Madam Zabenza, Madam Goyo Martina, and then Mr. David and myself as Mr. Ken. Then going on, I'm going to call upon my colleague, Mr. David. Mr. David is going to give us the ground rules that shall guide us in the course of this debate. And I want us to be attentive because those rules shall be very important. Some of them have been mentioned by my chairman, Mr. Fred. And I want to request Mr. Fred to come and mention the rules that shall guide us during this debate. Thank you.
Good afternoon once again. For any congregation to be orderly, arrange yourself. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are saying we need rules and regulations for this debate order. The first rule we are going to have respect order. And all attendees must conduct themselves in a respectful manner throughout the together. So, the second one is no interruption. Audience members are not permitted interrupt the speaker or candidate while they are speaking. Questions or comments should be saved for the designated Q&A session or discussion period. Number three is for cell phone usage. Cell phone usage, cell phone should be silent or turned off during the debate to minimize distraction, and there should be minimum movement around. Number four, we have maintain decorum, and audience members are expected to maintain decorum and refrain from cheering, booing, and otherwise disrupting the conversation. Applause will be appropriate at the conclusion of each speaker remarks at the end of the debate. Number five, we have the question protocol. During this designated question and answer session, audience members may ask questions to the candidates or speaker. Questions should be concise, relevant, and respectful. Each question should wait on cognition by the moderators speaking. Number six, we have equal opportunity. All candidates or speakers should be given equal opportunity to present their views and respond to questions. The moderator will ensure fairness and impartiality in the allocation of speaking time, opportunities of participation. Number seven, audience members, including supporters of specific candidates, are prohibited from engaging in campaign activities or distributing campaign materials during the debate. These include wearing campaign apparel, displaying campaign signs. Number eight, the moderator activity. Authority. Moderator has the authority to enforce the rules, maintain order, and ensure that the debate proceeds smoothly. Audience members should follow the moderator's instructions and directives at all times. Number nine, we have the feedback channel. Audience members who wish to provide feedback or express concerns about the debate process should do so through the interactive platform, which is the slido.com. This ensures that constructive feedback can be allocated and addressed appropriately. And the last one, which is number 10, is the exit protocol. At the conclusion of the debate, audience members should exit the venue in an orderly manner and avoid to allow for the next event.
Thank you, Madam David. I want to believe that you have listened attentively to the rules that have been mentioned, and we shall abide by those rules. And we have said that the moderators shall have the authority to take the rhythm of the debate. So unless you are given permission by the moderator, kindly refrain from speaking before them. Just before we start, as the aspirants are prepared to come to the podium, I want to invite one of our panel members here, Ms. Zabenza. She's going to tell us about the feedback platform, the digital era. So it's a digital platform that we have organized, and I want you to listen attentively because it shall be helpful for us so that we can get your feedback. So I'm going to call Madam Zabenza, who shall tell us the platform that we shall use for giving feedback. In terms of giving feedback, this is what I mean. In case you have a question that you want to ask the aspirants on your behalf, that is the platform that we shall use. So, Molly.
Now, the feedback is Slido. Work on site. You can Google Slido.com. Slido.com. You ask the call, and when it for 5145.
Ngoja.
For any question you like, there they will answer.
Okay, that was too fast. I'm going to say that again, but I've said that we are all digital, and that is why we have come up with a digital platform. You go to your browser on your phone. I know most of you have that, isn't it? So you type slido.com. Slido is slido.com. Slido.com. The moment you do that, it's going to ask you for a code. Then we have a 7-digit code, and this is the code. Maybe I'll be assisted by somebody who shall be circulating this number. 3445145. Maybe I'll also ask somebody to still get somewhere that this code. This is how you shall use the platform. In case you have a question for any of the aspirants, especially during the time they are presenting, you can type the question. Then the moderators that are here, myself included, are going to receive your question and then we shall ask the candidate on your behalf. Tuko pamoja? Asante sana. I want to give the order in which the aspirants will do the presentation, or we shall ask questions, and we shall start with the CS, Cabinet Secretary Special Needs, and then we shall go to the CS Entertainment, then we shall go to the CS Internal Affairs, we shall go to the CS Sports, the CS Finance, the CS Education, the General Secretary, who is also the CS for Institutional Affairs, the Deputy President, and then finally, last but not least, we shall have the President. At this juncture, I want us to have this podium, the aspirant that is vying for the position of CS Special Needs. Is he in the house? Kindly sit there. The seats on the podium are for the aspirants. Out the person vying for the position of CS Special Needs. Once more, William Nemba Madondo.
So before now for elections on the stage, the candidates will have the option of standing behind this that chair, because we don't have which we had enough of electors on stage, that's what we have used. And the chairman reminds me, you should not have any reference material. You should not have anyone Kenya. There will be no material where you're going to make the principle. For those who have challenges, maybe you are not feeling well, you have the option of sitting. But because it doesn't take so long for any candidate, you can stand behind the seat. That's what I'm saying. So that the seat can help you because there are those who can easily have stage fright. So that you don't fall. So you can use it. We are taking care of you. We know we want you to be as comfortable as possible. Those who have challenges, maybe are feeling unwell, you have the option of sitting. CS Special Needs should be on stage.
Thank you, Chairman. I'm calling one last, calling for the CS for Special Needs, the Cabinet Secretary for Special Needs. Remember, we have 9 dockets, as I have already read them, so we shall go in that order. And again, maybe this is just a soft rule. If your docket is skipped and you are not in the podium, then we will some here. For sababu, the aspirants were supposed to be here because this is their day. If somebody for one reason or another decides to boycott the debate, then it is in order. So one last time, I'm calling Mr. William Nemba Madondo, who is the aspirant for Special Needs. We skipped. I'm going to the second docket, and that is the name is Cyprian Buraru Konde. I'm going to the third docket because I have noticed that we have seen that the 2 are not there. And for those two positions, ladies and gentlemen, they were unopposed. So Please have your seats. Oh, they can stand. Okay, you are told you can stand. So my colleague, Madam Martina, is going to take you through this session. Maybe DJ from the technical team, they may need a mic to the which is a correct one.
Inaleta. Wallahi.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a short reminder. I said this, if you have a question concerning any of the dockets for the aspirants that shall be presenting, we have given a platform and a platform to use, that is slido.com, and you can use that to take your question. We shall be receiving the questions live. The moment you take the question from the panel, and then we shall ask the question to the aspirants on their behalf. Thank you.
Hello.
Tatizo nini anafinya?
Madam Vivian, this is the day I've been waiting for. So you are really welcome. Kindly tell us about yourself. Let us start with Madam Lilian. Thank you, Madam. I'm Lilian Pena, a student in the liberal department, taking diploma in social work, module 3.
No jia.
Thank you so much, Madam. My key focus is in the area of my jurisdiction, according to the Constitution. First and foremost, I would like to say that I'm looking forward to having a standard, improvised and integrated medical services in the medical sector. So my key focus will be looking and giving a proposal of levying us. This is because most of the ladies are going through a lot and it is so hard for them to face a male nurse to tell them about their issues. The other thing is I'm looking too much into the dispensary also to have a fully medical lab that is equipped. So this medical lab will help us in doing the testing for all the diseases in terms of malaria and any other disease. Yeah. So next thing is about basic accommodation that suits the standardized suit. This I'm looking forward to the hostels and beginning with the ladies hostels. For one, over the years we've had the hostels. For example, I just going to give an example of Mafagi. Mafagi, yeah, it's a good hostel, but for now I'm looking forward to proposing a selling for Mafagi. The other thing is the state house. The state house has been having some issues, so I'm looking forward to the drainage system. The drainage system has been incorporated with the drainage system for the bathrooms and for the latrines has been incorporated in the same way. So having the two drainages separated will ensure that the drainage in state house is well and well equipped. Yeah.
One, what I will do, I will try to introduce landscaping around the hostel site. This is to improve the conducive environment, to control the smell that is disturbing the student, to help the student from staying outside, which is too costly. Again, when it comes to homework, drainage is a big challenge. Water in nature. We have only one tank at home. We need some more tanks. When we consider the schools around the hostel, they have been much damaged. We are coming to end with such a considering good sites. We need to improve the health side by improving our cleanness. That is by maintaining our sinks, providing adequate water in our hostels, which is it has been a challenge. Thank you.
Hatusikii.
So how are you going to ensure that there is everyone who is in this school because they are of different cultures? So how are you going to promote inclusivity of different cultures from different ethnic?
Okay, thank you so much, madam.
Smile bana.
According to me, what I do is bring together the people who are going through the school and listen to them and work according to their priorities and their wishes. Maybe if there is maybe a conflict in school, how are you supposed to go maybe through that problem so that you can be able to solve that problem?
Unajua mwenye anapita.
How are you supposed maybe to be a problem solver in your topic? How you are supposed to be I myself
Oi.
be a problem solver.
Eh, Morio, rada.
Yeah. If I have the power and the
Kuna like
strength
mingi
and
kwa mbele.
I have the constitution that guides me. So I have to amend my solution or my solution that I give to this problem. They have to go as far
Ukiona
as
champagne.
and as far as
Yeah. I got you.
Okay, if a problem arises, maybe for example, just like an example of maybe students fighting or such a thing, I will reach the place and try to talk to them, try to seek to know where the problem is, and try to integrate to come up with a solution for the same problem. So in case any problem arises, I will reach to the people, sit them down, talk to them, and listen to them. And if maybe I'm not in a position to include the concerned departments. Thank you.
we have an office of guidance and counseling that we work in under the CS office. If this student brings his problem to me, that is according to mental problem, I will align with the office and know how we can attend to this student.
YouTube.
So Lydia, how have you been maybe handling those cases now that you have been in that domain?
Thank you so much for the question. So far, so good. I may say that most of the issues students don't like sharing, maybe even to the GNC department, For example, as for me, I'm taking diploma in social work and we deal with counseling as a unit. So most of the time I try to counsel them, and if someone is not in a position to recover from the process, we take them to a process that is called case management. So if they are not in a position to recover from the process, then I present them to the GMC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to make this debate fruitful. Kindly control yourselves. We want, when you see your neighbor is disrupting this session, can you tell him or her on behalf? So, yeah, this is a debate. We shall have other platforms outside this hall. For now, let us act like we are in a debate. Thank you.
So I hand over the microphone to Mr. Edwin, who is going to assist me on the following question.
This question comes. I have a question to Lillian. You have I have a question to the incumbent.
Yes, please.
You have been for some time. Some of your achievements in the last 1 year.
I would say that we have had so many achievements, and I would like to share just a few. For example, in the medical sector, I really looked forward to have a process whereby students can access medical services free. The institution has been providing medical services free. For example, if you go to Royal Hospital, I'm sure the students are here to attest that. Over the years, we've been paying our bills in terms of the school aid at tenor of only 100 bob per day. So when you go to the hospital right now, the things to do with X-ray, scanning, all those things are provided by the institution. All those bills are paid by the institution. So again, we aid transport. When I got into the position, we had so many cases whereby we would find a student, an emergency case, for example, asthma. We look maybe for a motorbike from Sophia, ferry that student to Moi Hospital. I talked to the admin, convinced them, and they provided a van that takes students from school to the hospital. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And, this one goes to Martin.
Yes.
You are competing with someone who has been in CS for the last 1 year. Maybe what have you seen that she has not done it today? If you are there, would have done different? That now we want to get into that office and do for the people of Ttnp.
Doing my own research. That's why I decided for this place because there were some challenges. One, in hostels, there is this dustbin that we find in the hostel. The trashing of the dustbins is done with no routine. We find that the student complains so that the dustbin can be trashed. I want to put
Nice one.
number two, the things around the hostels, they are all breakage. We have a maintenance office. I've never seen a inquiry about the seats. They are all damaged. Again, at Dongos, the hostels are always on cartons. Since I came in this school 2021, the windows of Dongos, cartons. The weather are complaining. The curtains are rotting now. I want to update the weather. We talk of the water in at Dongos is inadequate. We have only one the voice could be sharing about this, I can accept in my life. That because we just rent, we cannot understand it. I've been there. I know
Ladies and gentlemen, some of the few questions you have asked were the ones that have been raised in the platform. And I want to ask one, maybe this shall be the last question for those that have written on the platform. This question has been addressed to Lydia, and it's maybe the last one for this docket. It says this: since Lillian has been there in State House, there was a problem in Uranus drainage. Some urine got into room 7 first floor. What did she do? Plus even the bathroom which we close to the parade. What did she do about this question?
Thank you so much, Mr. Maiteri. I would like to say this. I've worked so much hand in hand with the hostels in the State House. It has been an issue in State House over the years. I joined here in 2021, and one of the things I found in State House, it was the drainage system. I presented the issue to the maintenance department. The maintenance department wrote a proposal to the administration. They proposed all those materials that are meant for the drainage system to be separated in terms of the bathrooms and the washrooms. So I made a proposal. It is already in the administration. They are working on it. I respond from the admin.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I'm going to get the last remarks. I want Madam Mercy to give her last remarks in a minute, and then Lilian, and then we shall allow them to take their seat to go to the other docket. Please start with Mercy.
My last remarks is I, as Ttnp, promise to work for the comrade if you give me the power, as per the constitution, as per the wish of the comrade.
Thank you so much. Yes, I believe in resilience. I believe in hard work. I believe in the welfare of students. Given the opportunity, I will serve the students with all my heart. I will serve the students wholeheartedly. Thank you.
So we have the two contestants from the position of CS Internal Affairs, Mercy and Lillian. We want to go to the other docket. This is docket number 4. Let us appreciate the aspirants as they sit. Let us appreciate them. Thank you very much. So ladies and gentlemen, the other docket is the CS for sport. This is the fourth docket. I call on the podium the aspirants for CS. Is that we shall
the security, please. And the person with the seller should leave the room. Yes. Say no now, say yes. The seller man, do not interrupt our program. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Respect that. Thank you so much. Now, our students, your lovely students, very mature students, please, you can see, let us allow our comrades. Let us just allow them.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. So we have the docket of CS sports. This is a very important docket in the college. We want to hear what they have for us. I call upon my colleague, Mr. David. He's going to take you and bring those announcements.
Let us have some order, please. CS Sports, the stage we have Brian, with Brian. Thank you, and we have
Thank you very much. Masambu, a student in building department module 3. I'm aspiring to be a sports minister. Thank you.
Thank you, and Otieno. I'm Benza Otieno. My education we building and construction.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, kitu ya kwanza na makombe nitafanya. Kitu ya kwanza na
Okay. I am sure my security personnel are standby. We, the panelists or the moderators of this debate, they have the liberty to tell you to excuse yourself if you cannot be able to contain yourself. So kindly remember that we can allow you to excuse yourself if you. So let us give them enough time and audience. Thank you.
kitu ya kwanza na makombe nikisonga pale kwa hiyo wameketa sports. Kitu ya kwanza come up with the scouting program. English. Unataka unataka kusikia unataka kiongea Kiingereza utasikia. Nafaa tu CIT pia sports sawa. So kitu ya kwanza scouting program inakuja na program kila school tunaenda at least kacheze na timu za majuu. Sasa hakuna uongo. Uongo tu. We are considering whether to continue very seriously because we are the ones who organize the debate. It's not well and fruitful. We may have to consider other things because if the audience will not be cooperative, we don't want these vulnerable people here to be intimidated. We don't want them to be intimidated. We want them to articulate what they want to tell us in a very peaceful environment. That's what happens in a civilized society. But if you are here hell-bent on booing, shouting at him, or cheering the opponent to intimidate the other one, it's not fair. We may have to consider other things. So please, we are asking of you for a bit time. That let us not be forced to come to this very normal exercise. So please, can you allow the aspirants, sports, to tell us to proceed?
Please proceed.
Okay. Kama nilivyotangulia, tunakuja na program inaitwa scouting program yenye tunakuwa na time wenye school teams zinaenda cheza na timu za majuu. At least wale wakicheza wanaweza kuwa scouted na impress pia ma scout from other teams zenye wanaweza kucheza waende wakacheze kule. Kitu ya pili ni kurenovate uwanja zetu hapa Ttnp. Sasa tunapata challenge sana na tukishuka kule uwanja wa volleyball. Uwanja wa volleyball ni kwa mbaya so far. I've been there. So uwanja wa volleyball kwa mbaya so nataka kurenovate uwanja ili mchezaji akicheza kabisa napata ile morale na ile motive ya kuendelea kucheza. Kitu ya tatu pia tunataka wachezaji wata explore their talent na pia watapata experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ttnp, can you tell us
Okay, thank you. My first manifesto. This is the problem that the players are facing. One, we look at our field right now, the field condition right now. The grass was cut and also was banned. So I don't know if the players will play on that grass. I don't know. So that is one of the challenge. Another challenge is coming here when our players are being friendlies. Let's say, like for example, yesterday there was a friendly. You find that our players went there without even uniforms, without even kits. Without even kids. Another thing, you find that like our goalkeepers, they don't have enough kids. So you cannot tell someone to be on the goalkeeper and you don't have the kids. Another thing, we look about the point number two will be empowering and giving more support to our ladies. Because right now the ratio of the girls who are playing in this school is too low. Sincerely speaking, it's too low. It's too low. So what if they will be given enough support? Also, they will be given enough support to play in more games. Another thing, support introducing more games. Look at our school right now. We are national polytechnic. We need to have more games. Like you find, for example, there is someone here who played hockey in high school, and when it comes to national polytechnic, we do not have hockey. You find that talent, that's the talent which is going wasted.
Unakwambia mtu anaongea Kiswahili na
Another
Kizungu.
thing, talking about the first aid and the first aid. The first aid and the first aid. Right now, even the players, when they come off from the pitch, training in the evening, there are no first aiders, there are no first aiders. So, you find that they keep themselves with their own money until they are paying for the school. And then another thing is
Back to you, Mr. Otieno. I can say that you are in captain CS for sports.
yes.
What can you tell us that you have achieved?
Mama, wrong question. Wrong question. Wrong question.
What can you tell us you have achieved for the last
Yeah.
1 year?
Right question.
Thank you very much. Kitu ya kwanza
Na unasikia hadi Kiingereza inamshinda.
kwa procurement stages, yani kitu ya kwanza nimefanya ndio
Hakuna.
alafu kitu ya pili there is an improvement in training facilities. Hiyo ni kitu ya tatu. Alafu kitu kingine nimekama nini program yenye kila baada ya mwaka makapteni wenye wamesahau kwa mwaka wanapewa certificate. Hiyo ni kitu ya tatu nimefanya.
Mr. Otieno, you have been observing the sector, the sports sector, for the last 1 year, preparing the art to provide
Speak English.
What are these things you
English. Great. English.
Okay, first, as I have said, talk about the training field. Here, I think everybody here, when you are given the admission number, everyone will ask, in which part? Yeah. In which part? Do you participate? Everybody was writing down.
Yes.
And everybody here, 90% of the people who are sitting here right now, all of them play football, game, volleyball, different games. So when you look about it, and seriousness of the CS have made the sports sector has not been has not been going up.
As what? As what?
Okay,
Nice one.
so
Naanza kucheza golf.
Brian, what strategies do you have to ensure that we have gender equality and more so our neighbors?
What we call encouraging program to the ladies kuelezea benefits za sports, na pia kitu ya pili ni kutreat each and every person hapa shuleni equally, especially tukienda sector games, kila player equal. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. I would like also to hear from Otieno on the same how we ensure gender equality participation in the sports.
We need to go back and look for the people who say that they different types of games and bringing them and telling them the goodness of training, the goodness of participating in different games.
Qu'est-ce qu'English great? Hey.
And this one is it is more of general knowledge about sports. And the first question is, we have recently concluded the AFCON matches, right? Which countries reached the finals of the AFCON?
Nigeria.
South Africa.
Okay, thank you.
Otieno ongea.
Now start with the prayer. One simple question. In Kenya recently, less than 2 days, we've had major tragedy in the sport, specifically in the athletic sector, that have claimed lives of a new chair of the traffic.
To me, I think doping. Doping.
Thank you. And to Mr. Otieno, you tragic that have claimed a prominent sport person in Kenya.
I support.
Question. Excuse me. Last question. Just to
I cannot support you whether whatever.
Are we okay? Yeah, so last question maybe to the aspirants. Yeah, one of the expected answers we wanted from was that in the last one day, that is around yesterday, we lost the one marathon runner. His name is Kevin Kiptum Chebiot. Him and his coach is one of the world-class athletes in the world. Yeah, it was breaking news somewhere. So it is what is happening in the world of sports. You should be acquainted with current affairs in the world of sports. There's a question that has come in the platform. I'm going to read the question just with the aspirants. This question has been asked to the CS sports who has been there. Is that right? Yes. So the question is reading, the CS who has been there, what have you done in badminton and table tennis since you became a CS minister?
Nice one.
Thank you very much. Kuhusu table tennis, tuko na I organize with the FKF county government. So waliletewa na nini table mpya na hizo bati mpya. So the captain we purchase rackets. That is last year. So
Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to give them a chance, each of them. They are going to say their closing remarks in a minute or so. So we'll start with Mr. Denska. You give your closing remarks and then Brian. And then we'll allow you to have your seats.
They're waiting presidents.
My closing remark is
Presidents.
let's choose our leader wisely.
I got you.
If you want our sports sector to move on, let's choose our leader wisely.
I got you.
And if you want our sport to remain where it was, then choose us. Another thing is I'll be ready. I'll be ready to work if you choose me as your leader.
Nice.
With the change of technical system, national presentation.
Pia Ttnp kulingana so tafadhalini sana ulinzi Ttnp pia tukigue
So far so good. We are going to adopt it. We want to go to the CS finance. The CS finance is a very important document. Initially there were 3, but now there are 2 that shall go to the final. And I shall ask my colleague, Mr. Benza, to take us through the session of interviewing the aspirants for the CS finance. I request us to calm down. Let's calm down. Thank you very much. Our aspirants, are you ready? Good. Benza.
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Yes, madam. Thank you very much, madam. Albanas Mudiani Musendi. I'm pursuing diploma in electrical engineering, module 3. I'm studying here as a finance docket aspirant. Thank you.
Mr. Ian, tell us about yourself.
Thank you. My name is Ian Joshua Tuma, a student from Business Department, pursuing diploma in Supply Chain Management and Engineering.
Some of the roles the Minister of Education has Ttnp Constitution.
Education.
What are the roles of the CS Finance as per Ttnp Constitution?
Yes, thank you. One role of them is being the chair of any financial meeting that is held in the school. It takes the books for auditing to the Committee of Finance.
Ian, can you please tell us the roles of CS Finance as per the Constitution?
Thank you. Role number 1. He is required to present the financial reports to the council.
Order. That is better. Order. Let us continue with the questions. Nani huyo bado hajanyamaza? Thank you very much.
Yes.
How will you prioritize funding? The allocation of funding in the institution.
Sorry, pardon.
How will you prioritize funding allocation in the institution?
Okay, thank you. In all of in funding.
I want to remind us, and this is especially for those that were not here when we began the debate. For those that were here, can see you remember, we said that we shall observe the order. We said that we shall have optimum respect for the aspirants. We shall not jeer or cheer them. So let us uphold that, okay? Let us give them an ample time as they present, because they are just on the stage for a few minutes, so that it shall be worthwhile. Please, thank you.
Yes, back to you, Ian.
Okay. In fund allocation, I'll ensure that in every community, it is getting the required amount of fund to facilitate their activities in case of any activities that is need fund allocation.
Thank you. Yes, we know we have different types of funding of the money. We know we have cultural days, we have community days. As like we started today, our schools are national polytechnic. It's not an institute as it used to be. So the funding, I'm going to make sure that there is an increment in funding. As it was used to be, latest it used to be an institute, so the funding was little. So right now I'm going to make sure that the funding has been increased. Thank you.
Ian, can you tell us the experiences relevant to establish the funding in any management of funds whereby you are given mandates? Tell us the experience and how it makes you feel for the dockets.
Thank you. First, I was a stock clerk at Pony Oil, so I have experience in resource allocation, and also I'm a financial certified student as I did financial management in Module 2. I have all the qualities of money management.
Thank you. As most of the people here know that have been latestly a finance handler in our Western society. We have been raising a certain amount of money. They can be satisfied that the man has been well.
Numbers. Wacha ni wagumu. Kumi.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Finance is my field of study. As a certified supply chain manager, I'm dealing with money, procurement, and leasing of tenders, all this is money.
Thank you. The reason as to why I tried this is because we have been a lot of claims that students have been claiming that the finance ministers for the previous years have been going there for their whole benefit. They are not working for the government. They have just been doing themselves. So
Integrity and transparency is my manifesto. So, number one, I ensure all financial statements and reports are presented to the Student Congress every financial period of the school.
Thank you. As now our school stands, it has no student conference. Being a finance, you have a mandate to support, to have a support with the other ministers to form the conference for the students. Forming the conference means that every aspect of money being handled in your topic, it will be there with it perpetually, and that means to do the
We have been consulting. Very good, very good. We are consulting. Very good. We are consulting. We have two options at the beginning, having a rally or having a debate. Because we are seeing the majority of the people that we have a rally, we can easily convert it into a rally. The rally will run this way. There will be no questions. The candidates will not be asked a question. They will just stand there. One by one anaitwa, anaongea, unampigia makofi, unampigia machia. We cannot have both. We shall have either a rally or a debate. Consult also as we make an consideration. And at that point, we are going to have a break for 5 minutes. Okay, we are finishing this block and then we have a break for 5 minutes. You consult and either continue with the debate or we have a break.
So, remember, I said at the beginning that we have 9 dockets in total, and we are at docket number 5. We have already skipped. So after we finish with this docket, I will request the contestant that aspirants also heading they shall also come to the podium here. We consult with the commissioners. Please take these statements seriously because we would want this to be fruitful. Yeah, we have attended other debates and we have seen them very orderly. So we want ours to be orderly as the first debate as a national project. So I want to request Madam Zabenza to continue. She has just a few more questions left for the aspirants on the podium.
What measures will you implement to increase revenue streams for the student government? What measures will you implement to increase revenue streams in the student government?
Okay, thank you. Number one, I want to create a group of people which they contribute to capital to students, which they will be taking as a loan, they trade with and they return the money with zero interest so that there is no problem to steal money.
What measures will you implement to increase revenue streams in the student government?
Thank you. As we know right now, for our fresh students who have just joined September, we have no benevolent funds. As we know, that money is very important to us. And most of the students have been asking, what about these benevolent funds? So, for example, if I've lost my parent, what is the school going to do for us? High paying Minister of Finance in future. I'm going to make sure that we have a meeting with the other committee, and then at least we made a certain goal for the funding of the students. Thank you very much.
Yes.
How will you ensure transparency and accountability?
Okay, thank you. First, as a role of CS Finance, is to present the financial report in the student congress. Something that since I joined school, I have never seen any financial cabinet present the financial report in the student. That's why I make sure students knows everything about the financial transaction that is taking place in this institution.
Thank you very much. As we know, after every term or every semester, the finance docket or the finance minister takes back the books for auditing. Being audited means that you're supposed to be accountable for any loss there. So I think I will work hand in hand with the minister. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. As we wind up, I have just a short question. I'll start with the senator. We want to be a CS minister, finance minister.
Yes.
Which finances you want to manage? What do you get from?
The finance that I'm getting from is from the finance office. That is the finance office, our finance office. That is funded by the government.
Okay, for me, the finance is generated first from foundation investment, which the government. Number two, the finance is paid from the student school fees. That's number two. Number three, from the school investment. For example, we have a bakery, it's where it generates finance.
So, as we have promised you a moment ago, ladies and gentlemen, we have promised you that we shall have a brief recess. And I want to tell you what we shall be doing in the recess that we have in just 5 minutes. The recess is for us to deliberate as the moderators and the IBC commissioners led by our chairman, Mr. Fred Nyambeche here, about the progress of this session. Yeah, we had called it a debate, but it has degenerated. From the podium to give their last remarks, then we shall allow them to sit, and then after that we will tell you the way forward. As they give their last remarks, just try to contain yourself. Okay? The way you are now, the way you are listening to me, kindly listen to them also. Give them the same audience. Thank you. Start with who?
Thank you. Number one, I urge you to vote for me as a CS Finance. I promise you some few things. Number one, and ensure that the allowances of class rate, it is stipulated on time. Number two, in this current economy, there is a rapid inflation. And if you see at the amount that the class rates are being paid, it is not worth the work that they do. So, when you give me a chance, I ensure that together with the SG, we will make a follow-up on how we can increase at least 2,000.
Thank you very much. My remarks is to my fellow comrades. I know this is what benefit. Let elect people who are going for the benefits of common. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell us, I want to call the aspirants for the following advocates to come here where we are. We have 4 advocates left. One of them is CS. I want us to listen kindly. There is Mr. Mali. I'm having the microphone, so let me speak. Okay. We have 4 advocates left. One of them is CS Education. The other one is the Secretary General, who is also the CS for Constitutional Affairs. The other one is the Deputy President and then the President. I'm calling the aspirants of those documents. If you're in the House, kindly come to the podium here, where we are with this panel. We want to deliberate a few things. The rest of you, this is a recess, so you can have a social moment with each other as we talk with the aspirants here. One of the rules we have given in this debate was not to carry campaign materials. If this is a campaign material, it is one of the many irregularities. You can use them anywhere outside this chamber. So don't start planting the campaign materials and the posters. Okay, sir?
Kama hauna sema unaacha kusema sikio. Alafu mwanae mimi akiona anakuwa master.
Like she have money. This is the very house. Number one entertainment.
Acha. Fiu. Angalia. Get the couple. Couple is a couple. These guys are fighting. Poa. Tunachukua hapa tunafurahia. Cheki poa nadhani. Ewe, cheki sawa. Cheki tunaumiza mwingine bana. Unaumiza jinsi. Mzee. Ona.
Now, yeah, the way simama hapa nini? What if I say without cheering, no booing. Requesting of you as students, already the room is becoming study. Some of us have issues. We are moving out. Yeye ndio peke yake, hakuna mwingine kama yeye, ulimwengu huu. But for the debate, let us listen to them now. Kindly, do you agree, my students? Yes. Tafadhali, just control your emotions. Akiongea vizuri, furahia sawa, furahia tu kwa roho, pole pole. Akiongea vibaya, furahia tu pole pole kwa roho. Don't show disapproval. What we are saying, don't show disapproval. Later show, later should we show our approval. Are we together, candidates? Because you are the one who brought us here. Yani nimesema ndio mmesema. Kama tumekubaliana hivyo tafadhali. We have 4 dockets to go. back to the chairman and moderation team. Tafadhali wanafunzi tu hapa wenzetu.
Santi, you can have your seats. Let us have the CS education aspirants being left on stage. The CS education aspirants. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. So far, so good. I am going to take us through this session of questioning the aspirants for education. I want us to remember that this is a very key docket. All of us are in this institution because of academics. So these people are going to be the custodians. The one who is going to take the day is going to be of many aspects pertaining the academics of our institution. And so I want to say that we have 5 contestants for this bracket. All of them are gentlemen. We have, when I call your name, you can lift your hand so that I can confirm you're on the podium. We have James Maturi, Peter Otieno, Lekominga Moses, Nyambo Martin, and Morticia Wesley. Thank you. So we are starting off, and I will start with Mr. James Maturi. Can you tell us briefly about yourself?
Okay, thank you very much. James Maturi.
Check it. So I'm going to build a song. I'm going to go Amp.
Thank you very much. Then you have Peter.
Marco. The Dogon Food. Big flash. Flash.
Starting to buy the question of state education. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, you have Moses.
Team security. Nimeako.
Thank you. My name is Moses, student in
Security, I empower you at this moment that if you find somebody who is troublesome, just let them walk out. Just let them walk out. They can, maybe when they are 100 meters away and they are cheering from there, it will reach us. Yeah, if somebody is uncontrollable. This one, yeah, security.
Mr. Moses, my name is Moses.
And then we have Mr. Morticia.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Wesley Morticia. I'm a 23-year student in civil engineering. I'm applying for serious education.
Okay, thank you very much. The aspirants for this rocket. And then I'm going to give a chance to each one of you. Is it Martin? Yeah, Martin. Sorry for that. Moderator. Thank you, Mr. Martin. I'm going to give this chance to each of you, and I will start from the extreme, my left hand, extreme left. I want you to tell me, Mr. Morticia, I want you to tell me one role, just one role each of you, of a person that is in this, a CS for education, that is Minister for Education in Ttnp. And the roles are normally stipulated in the Constitution. There are many of them, almost 10 of them. I would like you to say just one role of CS for education.
Okay, thank you for the question. One role for CS education is to maintain high standards of education, aging, practicals, and other things that may contribute to success. As we know, education is a key to life.
Thank you. Next.
Thank you very much. The role of an education minister is to chair academic committee meetings in the presence of the trainer. Yeah.
Next.
Yes, thank you. The role of the CS education is to gather and report the grievances from the complaints from the students and report them to the administration. Thank you.
Next.
Thank you so much. The role for education is to ensure that attachment cases are ready before its moments.
And maybe you can say that again for the attachment.
The role of the education minister, the Article 13 of the Constitution, it says that all attachments documents should be ready before 2 months.
Thank you. Next.
The role for education minister, the Constitution says that at the end of every service for the classroom or head of department, you must receive the application for them.
Okay, thank you. That question is also for the benefit of the audience who are the electorate, because you also have the handbook that has the roles of the documents. Now we go to another question. I will ask the order of the way your names appear here. So I'll ask you, I start with James Motuli. I want you to tell us a challenge that is affecting the smooth learning at Ttnp, something that it says affecting the education docket. That is James Motuli.
Okay, thank you very much. So based on the question, the challenge that we as Ttnp are facing, first of all, most of our classes, I may say this, are being taught under the shades or under the tent. So you see that there are no enough rooms for us to undertake our studies, and so it's also based on outside the tent. There are no the whiteboards that are used in the class. So according to me, I believe that's a challenge.
Thank you, Mr. Peter Otieno. Same question.
Yes, thank you for the question. One of the challenge we have faced as students, from that teachers normally dwell on the theory part, but the practical part we might have a problem. We have the teacher certainly that maybe if you can give some money or raise some money as a class, maybe to buy for the instruments for the practical. That one, if I go there, I will with it accordingly. The second, we have in our library, we have few laptops there, few computers there. If people go there, they find a difficult time maybe to access or to research, because they find many people are there and we find no time maybe to access or to research at the required time. Another problem.
I wanted one challenge person because of time. We have a few other questions already. So it's Mr. Moses.
Please, can I say some challenges? Just not one, but some several challenges.
I'll allow you two at most because of time. Two. I know there are many. I'll allow you two because we just want to get a gist of your knowledge of the challenges. So even if there are many, maybe you shall say them when I give you a chance to pay your money first.
Okay, thank you so much. So one challenge is the Wi-Fi. How to change the sound of Wi-Fi? That's signal.
Failure.
Yeah.
What about the Wi-Fi signal in the school? How is it a challenge?
It is very weak. For example, in the new building and in the hostels, it's very weak. So students come out and depend on the administration of Wi-Fi.
Thank you. As per your request, say one. You say you have many, so you can say one.
Okay, another challenge is about to fee, a fee card. So students are not allowed to sit for exam without fee card. And I Moses and the Columbia will ensure that students will sit for exams without fee card. Yes.
Then we have Mr. Martin.
Ameangusha bodi.
Ametuangusha bodi. Ametuangusha bodi.
Let us have some seconds. So far, so good. We have Mr. Martin, a challenge that is facing the education project in Ttnp. Okay, thank you. And then we have one more person.
Challenges, I'll be brief. There are many challenges. First of all, fees. The second one is shortage of classrooms, lack of labs, and another one is the method of attachment. That few, we want to, as our vision, this things, in fact, it will be the center of excellence.
You see, challenge number one is fees. Please elaborate what you just said.
In fees, what I'm saying is, as comrades here, what we pay in school fees, the courses have not been funded. And I know there's a way as comrades you can support us on courses, and it is those students who are not deserve the courses, so that's the they can take the capitation. Thank you.
Okay, this is a question again for the students. I want you to listen to the question attentively. How will you collaborate with the faculty and the academic departments to address the various student concerns? I'm going to repeat the question. How are you going to collaborate that maybe with the administration and also the faculty departments to address the student concerns, especially on matters of education? We shall start with the first one, that's Mr. James. I hope you've gotten the question. And I repeat the question. How are you going to ensure that you collaborate with the administration and the departments to ensure that the student concerns are addressed on matters pertaining to education?
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, if you are chosen as an education minister, you act as the link between the students and the teachers. So first is ensuring that you maintain good relationships with every head of department to ensure that and attend all the meetings that are stipulated in order to get views and also get the views from the fellow comrades. So that when you are in the meeting, when you are asked what's on your opinion, together with the views, because I strongly believe that with the views of the comrade and my views, we can also come up with a solution.
The head of departments. Yeah. We find that if you look at the structure, in my work, you are looking at the structure. So it starts with the head of departments and knowing the plans of the administration concerning the academics welfare, the welfare of the academics, and I will ensure that I do my best with the latter to raise the issues of the students and to them, and also get the ideas from the administration, so that even the students ask me maybe anything concerning academics, I'll be answerable. Yes. And the last thing also lies with, because there's some information that we cannot get from the HOD, so we also lies with some teachers and also consult them on what matters are being raised maybe from the administration, so that I'm able to know on how to solve the problem of the students.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moses. The question is of collaboration.
Thank you so much. First of all, is to educate students and students from school policy and to ensure that education is innovation. Yes.
Mr. Martin Nyambo.
First of all, I would want to as you go to the academic policy, currently there was a series where the issue was about marks. So I would collaborate with the
And last we have Mr. Bautista. Please give him a microphone.
On the point of collaboration, I'll collaborate with the administration to solve the issues. I select four issues. If you are key, the one was on fees. We cooperate with administration on fees on how to introduce those who are not under CUSIP to be under CUSIP. And also, I will educate my fellow comrades on the importance of applying helps and other teachers outside there to help them with fees. The second challenge is stated was about lab. I will cooperate with the HODs in every department so that we can come up with a solution and now we can build up labs for practicals. Then the other one was about the shortage of classrooms. I cooperate to the administration and see how we can do to build more classes, e.g. with the collaboration of CBS.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to ask one more question, then I give the mic to my colleague, Mr. David. This is a question to all the aspirants, and the question reads as follows. How will you ensure that the students or the trainees prioritize on academics because it is the core reason which brought them to this institution? As the CS education, we have said that education or academics is what brought us all to this institution. It is our core business in college. So how are we going to ensure and that our trainees that you are leading in this docket prioritize on education matters as compared to many other activities that take place in school? We have seen in the past whereby maybe somebody comes, enrolls for a course, and maybe in the course of, they don't finish the course because of maybe having so many other issues that come up, and they're engaging in so many other activities that derail them from academics. How are you going to ensure that now that you are closer to the trainees than even the trainers? How are you going to ensure that the trainees prioritize on academics, be their number one business in school? We shall start with Mr. Motu.
Okay, firstly, what I will do, I'll work closely with the class representative because I believe the class representative is the one who knows more about the fellowship. So first, working more with the class representative to ensure that the class representative contacts each and every member of his class so that we will move together as a team.
Yes, thank you for the class. On my view, or my point is that the first thing, I will conduct a regular meeting with the class representative to get the information from them and also advise them accordingly to work accordance to the constitution, so that they can be able to take the right point to the students concerning their academics. The second thing about the career ambassadors. Yeah, so we also conduct some events to call these people to advise the student, on their careers, so that they can be able to prioritize their career on their courses. I think that one will help us because
Mr. Moses.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. First of all, I will create awareness, and what I also do is to ensure that every department in the institution will undergo geographical trips, because I've never seen students participating on the geographical trips, because I understand there's some challenges of the transportation system in this school, like buses, but I think now this Ttnp is upgraded to be national polytechnic from the vocational level, that I will ensure that this coming
Prioritization of the students for academics. Mr. Nyambo.
So that we can have seminars which can encourage the student in the
Thank you very much. And lastly, Mr. West, how are you going to ensure that students or trainees prioritize on education that is the core business?
Organize events issuing about the importance of education in our school. Another one, I organize clubs and barazas. Actually, I'm here with never seen education baraza. Do one so that the students can give their grievances, so that we can sit down and look for solution with them. Another one, and make each department is served equally. The things which will help them to have a good education.
Okay, my colleague David will proceed.
Good afternoon. Yeah, one of you talked about something to do with practicals. I have a question for you. In what ways do you advocate for integration of the experiential learning?
And in this, what I mean is things like attachments, practicals, tangible learning, and whatever answer you give should be able to be portrayed as one of the powers you have, and or it is within your domain. So how you will ensure that there is experiential learning as an education minister? We'll start with maybe the first one with just start with the light.
Thank you for the question. First of all, I will collaborate with the administration on having labs. For example, I'm doing engineering, and in my attachment period, I was I got a difficult soil test. And here in CNT, there's no soil test lab, so I'll ensure this lab for everyone to do practicals. Then for the other departments, that is ICT, I cooperate with the HOD and administration on how we can improve labs for better practicals.
Okay, the next one.
Firstly, I work closely with the office of the ILO together with the head of the department because I believe they have links to people who pursue various professions that we are undertaking as our courses. So working closely with the ILO so that in an event of any there are, if for example, me I'm doing hospitality. So in case we have a practical, together with the ILO and the HOD, they organize it with a professional team. This because I believe that we students can get understanding from people who are not in the classroom area. So organizing for them, the experts to come and teach us on what to in this course and how to go about it.
Yes, thank you for the chance. According to me, I know our teachers, they know these things. For example, they know on how to do the practicals. But the problem comes when there's no enough instruments or the materials for the practicals. So I will liaise with the administration to ensure that there's enough instruments of the those materials for practicals. But in any chapter or in any unit, people will not skip it. They will have to do that practical and they continue with the unit. The other thing on the attachment, we might have problems because we find that others are not being assisted and others are not going with the right company. For example, if I take refer to the electrical engineering, you find that others are going, for example, somebody is going with a wireman, let me say a wireman, and this person maybe has no skills. Yes, no, no, yes, nothing. According to the, if I relate to the actual level now, you find that this person even went to for that diploma course, but you did the diploma course. So if this person will give you the enough skills, so ensure that with the lives that I know, to ensure that the students go to the right company or the right industry to get the skills. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, I ensure get awareness, and what also I will also do that I will ensure that the institution I will ensure that the institution has enough facility to provide for practicals, and also I will ensure that the students will go for educational trips. For example, tourism students, there are most of the learning activity is to nurture and explore Kenya. So and make sure that there are clubs that provide innovations in the schools. Thank you.
Okay, the question is, one of you raised an issue in a learning.
Okay, thank you.
so that when it comes to the time of attachment, it never left him at the places where the education is so big.
Thank you very much. And we get more questions from
Okay, this is sort of a general question. What is Gitule Lab?
I'm not academic by bus.
Just want to know how you know about Ttnp, things that you know. Have Gitule Lab in our institution. What is Gitule Lab?
Okay, the Ttnp lab is a lab that's ensure practicals, and also it's a lab that the students will go to for do research and also read online. Thank you so much. Oh, the substance that I saw some innovation in the tunnel lab, so I think there is they provide a lot of facilities there, so there's a
what some know about the Ttnp?
According to my view, the Ttnp lab mostly deals with students who want to work online. What can go there?
Msikio wao haya.
Mwambie ashike.
Zoea hizi.
How many academic departments do we have in Ttnp?
This whoever is aware of the academic departments we have in Ttnp, and go ahead and answer.
Thank you very much. So the academic departments that we have in Ttnp are 9.
Can you name them?
So first, we have the hospitality, we have the engineering department, we have the business, we have the liberal, we have the
Okay, thank you. Any other person with a different opinion?
Thank you for the question. What I know according to the constitution, we have 8 departments. That's the business department. We have ICT department. We have a mechanical engineering department. We have electrical department. Yes, and also we have the business department. Okay, thank you.
We have certain departments. We have hospitality department, we have business, we have ICT, we have applied science, and also we have engineering, we have electrical.
Thank you. And the last person here. Departments we have and how many you can name? Okay, name.
Business department, liberal department, ICT department, hospitality department, electrical department, engineering department.
Okay, thank you. The last person, please.
Electrical engineering department, hospitality department, liberal department, ICT department, and life science department.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I'm going to ask the last question. This is the last question. And then I'm going to read one or two questions that we have on the platform. Remember that we have a platform. The platform is slido.com. We said this at the beginning. I know some of you are not there. We have received some questions and read one or two of them very fast. But I want to ask one question. This is also for general knowledge question. The Ministry of Education has several state departments. And the state department where we belong is called the State Department of Vocational Training and Education. That's TVET. Vocational Education and Training. And then we have the other state departments, the State Department of Basic Education. So in our department, which concerns us as students, we have a CS and a PS. A CS is a cabinet secretary, like the position you are vying for. That is the Minister for Education in Kenya. But I would like you to tell us the permanent secretary, because he or she, as the gender may be, is in charge of all matters pertaining to the vocational training. So I want TVET education. Permanent secretary. And give to Mr. Moses Santos. And then he give back.
Okay, for PS is Bishop Ipsam.
According to me, the PS is Bello Pizza.
Any other attempt from the panel? Any other attempt?
PS is Bello Pizza.
Okay, Bello Pizza. Okay, I don't from our end here as the moderators, we are not entitled to give the answers, but I say maybe for the sake of the whole team, it is good to know that she's the Bello Pizza is a PS, but is a PS for the basic education. I have said we have several state departments. In the state department of team that we have Dr. Esther Moria. I want to read a question. This is a question that has come in the platform. I read it as it is, as we almost wind up. And this is what the question reads. Comrades are facing, what will the education aspirants do to ensure maintenance of the institution's learning materials? I'll repeat the question. What will the education aspirants do to ensure maintenance of the institution's learning materials? Maybe we shall go in one order, starting from the man with the microphone on the end. Is that right? Yes, then come this way. What will you do concerning issues of learning materials in the institution when you become the PS, the CS for education?
First of all, I will tell all the corporate the importance of protecting the functions around the institution.
Thank you. Next. The question is, let me repeat the question. The question is, I read it verbatim. It says that what will the education aspirants do to ensure maintenance of the institution's learning materials?
I will ensure that there is enough facility in the institution.
Next. Let us have some silence. A moment of silence.
Is to ensure that the classes that has those computers, those classes will be locked. So that there is no any intruders or at any time or an authorized person should not enter there. The second thing that I do, I ensure that the outdoor benches, they have to be taken care of. Because the fact that when people, others are not having class, they don't have maybe hanging around. So people, others are just going to work. So I will ensure that these outdoor benches, they are clean and they are ready for COVID to use them.
Same question. You have
Okay, first, we work with the classmates to create the message, to create awareness that these learning materials are the ones that you're using them, so that, and you're not only using them, the other people are going behind us who will use them, so that first we create awareness on how we can, on awareness on taking care of the learning materials, and two, getting other solutions from my fellow comrades on how the learning materials will be taken care of. So seeking solutions from comrades.
First of all, we create awareness of those applications using our instruments, and the other one, I will organize a maintenance in our institution, because nothing is perfect.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was what we have. I want to give a chance, just 30 seconds each of you, and start with James Moturi, then Peter Mutino, then let Moses Kominga, Martin Nyampo, and finally Wesley Motisia to give your closing remarks before I allow you to speak. We start with Mr. James Moturi.
Thank you very much for that session. First, as you all know, I'm James Muturi, seeking for the post of education minister. What I can ask you about, come 13th tomorrow, as we be casting the votes. Based on the ballot, I'm the first person. So if you are going to seek your votes, please, wherever there is James Muturi, I ask you for your votes. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Just stand there. Yes, thank you for that great opportunity. Many months that when I'll be starting my work, I know that some policies will come on the way, so I will ensure, according to the constitution, that I gather the grievances of the students and raise them to the administration. So I urge you that tomorrow, as we're going to vote, ensure you know my picture, maybe my photo, and my name, so you don't get confused. Then go there and ensure you vote for me as Peter Otieno.
Party one. Mr. Moses.
Okay. Thank you so much for commissioners in the whole complex. I would just appreciate for your audience and this coming Tuesday, this coming providing much and I will give you the
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I would like to, I am humbly requesting for everyone to come tomorrow and vote for me.
Audience, we have some silence.
With that, I have the offense and the grace of God. to the laws of elections, which really degrades the political powers and international institutions, and thus retaining peaceful elections. Hashtag zero harm, getting down together, no one stays.
Let us appreciate them again, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we have already done several dockets. We have 3 dockets left. I want to mention the dockets that are left. We have the docket for the Secretary General, the docket for the Deputy President, and finally, last but not least, the docket for the President. I want to say this as we proceed also, that at the beginning of this debate, we said that we have a platform, and we said that we are digital people. So as the moderators, we decided to come up with a platform for you to send your questions. But I want to say that only a handful of questions are coming. So I want to request that I remind you again, we came up with a platform that is very easy. It is called slido.com. You go to your phone browser, then you just type slide, slido.com. Then when you type slido.com, you are going to ask for a code. We have the code. The code is on the wall here. 3445145. I think a number was to be posted somewhere else. It is there. So when you post your question, we shall receive it real time. Some of you have done that. We have verifications. So maybe for the remaining dockets, if you have a question for the aspirants before they leave the stage, just type the question on slido.com and then we shall read your question. I want to call the aspirants for the position of SG. Please take attention. Secretary General. Dalton Lumi. Thank you very much. And start with Dalton. Please tell us about yourself.
Greetings everyone. I am Dalton Lumi. I'm a student studying Diploma in Corporate Management, Module 3. I thank God for this moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good evening. I'm Makanzi Nilubushira, a lady coming from a family of 6, being the fourth born and the last born, currently a student from Taita International Polytechnic, pursuing diploma in electrical.
Thank you very much. One of the basic questions I would ask, please tell us with name, the full position you are going for.
The position I'm going for in full is Secretary General and Cabinet Secretary of Constitutional Affairs.
The position is Secretary General, Minister in charge of Constitutional Affairs.
Again, Dalton, what are some of the weaknesses affecting Ttnp and how are you going to solve them as secretary?
Okay, thank you. So, one of the weaknesses we have our Constitution. I'm going to speak as per my jurisdiction to the Constitution. So, one of the weaknesses, we have bodies in the Constitution. For example, the Congress, the General Assembly. These are bodies that are supposed to be held in Congress, but they are not functional, they are not working. Then we have weaknesses where the Constitution is not respected. There are issues that need to be handled. issues that need to be handled in a prescribed way through the constitution, but to find that they are handled in a way that it's not justified.
Thank you. And many some of the weaknesses we have in the institution that will solve as a leader.
Thank you very much. I will talk of one weakness, and that is according to our school constitution, interpretation of our school constitution. As we all know, in this election, they came with different version and understanding of our constitution according to Article 30. Consultation and interpret the articles and the chapters. We interpret the articles and the chapters very well, and we come up with a constitution which is fair to all students and a constitution which all Congress can interpret and understand very easily.
Thank you very much. I have a simple question from what are the roles of a CS or
Thank you. So the rules of Secretary General, one is to chair the amendment committee, another one is to be the
Okay, thank you, engineering.
One role of the constitution of the school is followed to the letter and
between leadership and the education that approach the with Nelly.
I'm going to balance my academic and my leadership. Since one, I know that what brought me in this institute is my academics. So I will make sure I balance my academics by attending all of my classes, doing my assignments, and doing all of my exams. And according to leadership, I will make sure that I listen and deliver to each and every student's grievances according to the
law. How are you going to? I must that the position you are vying for is a very busy role. Going to balance between leadership and the education that brought you here.
Thank you. So I have been a leader in this school. I have led several groups. I'm a class rep. I'm the chairman of the drama and music club, which are very busy. I am here. I passed my exams, the next exams I did in July, and I think I'm competent enough. I can balance very well because leadership and academics they go hand in hand. You cannot. You have to lead in your class before you go in your class.
Copy paste. Ona. Copy paste. Alafu tumekata hapo. Copy paste alafu ziresend.
You must have come across some activities in your life. What are some of the experiences that make you realize that you can make a good Secretary General?
Okay, thank you. As I said a minute ago, I've been a class rep and a chair of the drama and music club. So I have been in several committees. One of them is the Constitution Amendment Committees. So I have been learning from them. Our weaknesses, I know the true pains, and I believe I can handle the pressure, I can handle this business. Thank you.
Thank you. And some of the experiences that you've had in your life or in the past that made you realize you can make a good secretary.
Very much. I will start with the history. Back in my high school, I've served as the president of my school, and I produced good leadership to the extent that I was given a certificate of the best president of the school. Secondly, I have served in the Christian Union department as the treasurer of the CU and as the president worship leader, and I do listen to the grievances of people, and I do believe that I can serve as a very good Secretary General.
Thank you very much. And as a Secretary, the clarity of communication falls on your docket. How will you ensure that the students have reliable sources of income, sources of information, rather than relying on propaganda and gossips? Maybe we can start with Director.
Okay, thank you. So we have channels of communication, and one of them is using memos. We have WhatsApp groups. We have the school website. So to prevent having propagandas, we can produce credible memos through the office of the Dean of Students, stamped, having the correct information, having the correct timing, having the correct signatories. So I believe the issue about propaganda, if it does not come from the host itself, then using these channels is the best way, and providing the best timing as stipulated in the Constitution. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And to Mary, the same question: how will you ensure that the students in the institution have a reliable source of communication rather than relying on gossips and propaganda?
I will work with leaders of different departments hand in hand, making sure if there is any information that is required to reach with the students, I'll be working with the classmates, the heads of department, the clubs and society leaders to give them information and to deliver to their members.
Thank you very much. And another question is, I believe the information will not only be gathering from the administration down to the students, we will also be gathering information from the students upward. How will you gather feedback or and integrate the students' feedback into the student government activities and priorities?
Thank you. Thanks for the question. So first, there is something called public participation, that is, it matters constitution, about constitutional amendment, but it matters school activities. We have head of departments, we have captains, we have postal reps, we have leaders in different departments. So the main thing is to integrate all those leaders, collaborate with them, work with them hand in hand, ensure that every grievance they get from the grassroots, class reps, if anything happening in the class, they report direct to the class rep. The class rep use the right channel. We have HOD of all class reps. We communicate, we use the right channel. Then it reaches the minister in charge. From there, we will handle the matter according to the constitution, because our job, my job, is to ensure that the constitution is followed to the letter and every student is served to the best purpose of the constitution.
Thank you very much. And to Mary, how will you be gathering feedback and ensuring that we incorporate them into the decision of the
One, I will make our students barometers to be effective. In case I get any information that is needed to be gathered from the ground, I'll be involving the participation of students in student barazas, in departmental meetings, and to make sure that the constitution and the information is given to the right communication panel.
Okay, thank you very much. Just before we leave, I have one or some questions from my list here. Then I can see that your family have also put some questions on our platform here. My colleague has sampled some of the questions. So I'll ask you one. Now, this is to Mr. Dalton. Now that you've been in charge of all the students, as a leader, as a secretary general, how are you going to ensure inclusivity of each and every trainee who you are leading, regardless of their background, regardless of any affiliation? How are you going to ensure inclusivity of all the trainees as they lead?
Thank you. About inclusivity, as I said earlier, we have head of departments. Head of departments, we have so many departments. Then we have leaders from different categories. We have drama music, we have environmental club, sports and associations. We have CU, we have YCS, all those. So inclusivity, the people that we want to include, they're in this system. They're in these clubs, they are in the CU, they're in the YCS. So using these leaders, we can get what we want. We can be able to involve them in school activities. Then we have school activities like students participate. So through the correct or through the right minister or the cabinet minister in charge of that activity, we will use the right formula to ensure that all students are catered for, whether they live in the school, they're residents or non-residents, whether they are from town campus or in the main campus, they need to be understood. Thanks.
Mr. Manzi, the same question. How will you ensure inclusivity of everybody according to this?
Very much. As I said earlier, I will be working with the school leadership structure. And the school leadership structure contains of different departments. That is HOD of each department, the class reps, the clubs and society leaders, to make sure that the inclusive of all students is communicated to the right channel.
Okay, thank you. Just as I read the first question here, I have remembered one. Everybody possesses what we call strengths and weaknesses. I want to ask you a question. I'll start with Mr. Dalton. Maybe you can tell us one strength that you count as an outstanding strength that makes you know and believe in yourself that you can make a good secretary general. And in the same breath, I would like you to say whether there's an identifiable weakness that you believe you possess as a leader, because even leaders possess weaknesses. And maybe as you tell us the weakness, to tell us what you would do so that you can overcome it and make sure that your leadership is a success. So you can start with the strength. Okay, you've got any question? What can I do? Okay, thank you. Proceed.
Okay, so about my strength. I'm Dalton. I speak well. I integrate well with people. I can handle pressure. I'm a person who can speak with all kinds of people, all tribes. Thank you.
I want, before you give the next to now go to the flip side. The flip side is only weakness.
My weakness.
Yes.
My weaknesses.
One weakness.
Maybe sometimes I can say I'm too polite.
Do you think that weakness is going to affect your leadership as a secretary?
No. It's a weakness, but it cannot affect, because once you're in leadership, you do what the Constitution says. You don't do your own things. You do what the Constitution says, regardless of who you are.
Thank you, Dr. The same question, you can start with us.
Bando tunakataa kupiga. Bando ziko na no. Nakata kabisa.
and to make sure that there is justice towards that grievance. And my weakness is sometimes I'm very strict. I'm that kind of a person that I like things to go in order, things to be done the way they are supposed to be done.
There's one or two questions that have been asked. I want to give my colleague Mr. David a question. That is for this document. Some of you have already asked questions for the president. That is okay, but we have the Secretary General here at the podium. So there's one or two questions that have been posted on the platform. That is on slido.com. Is that true, Mr. David? Let us hear one question as we allow you to speak.
Thank you very much. You are vying the position of the Secretary General. At the national level, who is hold the second office at national level in Kenya? You can start.
Thank you. I think the answer is justice.
Okay, Ttnp. Okay, thank you. Another simple question. Who is the chief or the prime cabinet secretary in Kenya? And Judanton. Prime cabinet secretary in Kenya.
Thank you for the question, but I cannot answer the question because I believe we are here for the sake of comrades and we should be asked questions.
I want to give this chance to each of the aspirants to give their closing remarks. I'll start with Mr. Nelly. You're going to give your closing remarks in a minute, and then we shall come to Mr. Doctor before we appreciate them at this time. Nelly?
Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Muhanji Ayobuchea, and I humbly request for your support and for your vote. And I do promise that when you vote for me as the Secretary General, I will make sure that I put your grievances to the administration, and I will also make sure that I deliver all my goals, which I promised you. And I will also make sure that the school constitution is updated from an institutional level to a polytechnic level. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay, thank you. Let me address fellow comrades. I am down to honor. I am here to ask for your votes. I am here as a person who has the comrades' needs at heart. I promise you, elect me as your Secretary General. Matters constitution, we are going to handle them as they are supposed to be. We are voting on Tuesday. Tuesday, choose loudly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost coming to the climax. This is the end of our debate. We have two dockets left. Let us have some moment of silence. Thank you. I want to call on the podium another docket. This is also a very important docket.
It is the document of the Deputy President. I want to give the speech to the Deputy President. Yes, we promise each other.
Media present and Sonia present. So kindly please tell us about yourself. Let us start with Madam Lydia.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My names are Lydia Auma Uchim. I am a student of the building department, taking a diploma in civil engineering. I'm in module 3. I have served as the class rep since I joined here in 2021 and currently serving as the head of department, building department.
I'm Victoria. I do diploma in ICT module 3.
Madam Lydia, why do you think that you are the most suitable candidate for this position than your opponent?
The reason I would say that I'm the most appropriate person for this position is because since I joined this school, there have been challenges we are going through as comrades, and a lot of them to mention. And I believe that with my capabilities and my prowess to ensure the problem solving, I am going to solve this problem. Okay, as I was saying, if you look at the situation we are in as an institution, you will realize that there are so many problems that we have. The school is not at the level to be mentioned as the national policy. And because of those issues and the issues that I want to push for is the reason why I'm the fit and the best candidate.
Support the president-elect.
Article 2. The deputy president is tasked to deputize the president. And the president and help him come up with ideas and solutions towards the problem. How as a deputy are you supposed to be hardworking so that you cannot fall under the shadow of the president? What are your plans? Okay, according to my plans, as well as I have said, it's the duties of the deputy president. There are duties that are given to the deputy president that are not given to the presidency. For example, the welfare duty. According to me, I'll be performing my duties in consideration with the welfare duty. That's about the funding of the welfare duty. I said, how are you going to work so that you cannot fall under the shape of the president? Very challenging. As the deputy, you are mandated to ensure that the housing and boarding alongside the sanitation is in good condition. You are to chair the committee of the welfare, and by doing that, those are not the duties of the president. So if you do that, there's no way the president will overshadow you. So another question is to you, Victoria. How are you supposed to work so that you cannot fall under the shadow of the president who is going to be elected? As I have said. Sorry, so another question is, so according to your post, Madam Victoria has said she has been a leader in the CU, I think maybe the previous leadership. So which are some of the experiences under your leadership which can make you maybe become a deputy president? Thank you so much for the question. Okay, for me, I'll talk about the achievements that are pushing me to that field. Since I know this institution, in our community, that is the Kama community, they can attest to that. As we joined this community, our community wasn't that united. And through the help of the chairperson, we made it our community to be united. At the same time, we pushed our community, the cultural day, from 9 position to 3 position. Thank you. Thank you, Victoria. So, Lydia, how are you? Which are some of the expert experiences that make you feel about or that make you to be a successful maybe deputy? As a class rep, I realized that there is no communication between the comrades and the office, including the student council office. So to deal with that problem and ensure that I'm the best candidate, I have come up with a solution which includes setting out suggestion boxes strategically in the school to ensure that anyone with a problem can simply note them down and place in the suggestion boxes where the office will reach them, read the problems and solve them. Another solution I think can work, I have practiced it and I'm currently using it, is that I've been able to save the contacts of 1,600 students on the school, and I've been using that mechanism to ask for support. So if I can use that to ask for what, why not use that platform to communicate with them, to learn
Who is your preferred presidential candidate? Next question.
This is what the moderator has said. The question that he has just asked is a silent question. So the one that is following is the one that is the last question how will you prioritize the needs and concerns of the underrepresented student groups in your role as a deputy president? How will you prioritize the needs and concerns of the underrepresented?
Okay, according to me, on how I do that, it's about and every grievances will be tackled.
Again, another simple question to you. Who are the deputy principals in Ttnp? Maybe we can start with Victoria. Just tell us maybe one
one deputy principal in Ttnp. Just the name. The deputy principal. Sorry. Thank you. You can repeat. We have said this as the deputy president. Yeah, we are using the term deputy. We also have a deputy principal in our institution. We just want to know how well you know your institution. You know your institution. So tell us the deputy principal. And then we'll say. If you are not okay, then we have more colleague that is Lydia.
The deputy principal of Ttnp International College School is none other than Mr. Makoha.
Do we have any other deputy principal in our institution, Lydia? Do we have any other deputy principal in our institution apart from Mr. Makoha?
We have a deputy academic, not a deputy principal.
Or deputy academic. She is the deputy principal. Her title is deputy principal academic affairs. Her name is Madam Laura Adeni. She's a deputy principal. We have two deputy principals, deputy principal administration and deputy principal academics. She's deputy principal academics. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give this chance to the aspirants for the position of the deputy president. They are going to give their closing remarks in a minute, and then we shall now go to the polls. So let us start. Victoria, give us a closing remarks.
Victoria wa that are beneficial names, zilitokana nazo pale kesho kwa ballot. So guys, what I'm doing, I'm humbly requesting for your votes to support come tomorrow. A vote for Victoria is a vote for change, is a vote for betterment of our institution. Wow.
We have Lydia.
Okay, what I would say to the Congress is that this is the one time that power has been handed over to you to make or break Ttnp. Make a choice of a leadership that is going to work for you. That leadership would say, Ochieng, Auma, Lydia.
One more bucket. This is the top bucket. Excuse me. Have some attention, please. Yeah, this is what we call plain product. This is the top bucket. It is the docket of the president. And we want to hear from our aspirants who will be taking over the docket of the president. We want to listen to them as they explain to us. Excuse me. I want to request that President of the state, so that's Mr. David Wing. He's in the house. Silent So if you're there, you lift your hand and say present. Maybe I want to confirm that you have some students. John Odiapon's town.
Present. Present.
Hatunyeusi bwana.
Please tell us about yourself. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Thank you. My name is Steven, a student pursuing diploma in building, module 1. Who believes in itself and a leader who takes the responsibility, the burden of a president on his back day and night for the Congress. Okay, to our moderators, the IEBC officials, fellow students, good evening. I'm John Obiando South, a student pursuing diploma in mechatronics engineering. I stand before you in honor. To stand as a candidate of the presidential seat. I'm here to represent you, my fellow comrades, into a new Ttnp National Polytechnic.
Mr. Kevin, tell us about yourself.
Level 6 diploma and new presidential seat.
The security team in the house. The security team in the house that can see you when you are planting green. Please assist me in maintaining order in this house for the few minutes that you have. The security team.
For 6 hours.
3 hours. Thank you once more. With many from Kevin and Taylor, pursuing the diploma building in Nigeria. I believe in myself that I'm brave enough to solve problems. And I believe that I will do it I appreciate the election of the president.
Then you have Mr. Sheila. Tell us what you say.
I am Sheila Lu, student executive department, advancing my course. I'm taking level 5. I was once here back in 2021, which I took back my level 4 for the presidency.
Thank you, Mr. Sheila. I want to go to another question, and this is for the team. We shall start with Mr. Steven. I want you to listen to the question, and the question reads as follows. What skills or qualities do you possess that makes you believe that you can make the best president for Ttnp? What skills or qualities do you possess that makes you believe that you can make the best candidate for president for Ttnp?
Thank you for the question. First of all, being a leader, since I was in primary school, I've been a leader in high school, I've been the president of that high school, and I believe in myself. One of it, I have strong grounds, and in my mind, it's so strong that I can advocate for the grievances of the comrades, the cries of the comrades, and the ones of the comrades, the victims. Line between the management and the comrades. I'm courageous enough to face whatever may come. Next come what may, I'm ready to face the challenges of the comrades. Okay, thank you. I follow John Obiambo.
Evidence and leadership. I promise you that comrades, I now, with my good listening skills, I'm ready to listen to all the affairs, all the matters affecting the comrades, all the matters affecting the comrades to the administration. Thank you.
Thank you so much. With me, Kevin Ttnp. I believe I'm brave enough to face the comrades and remaining circumstances. For better for us, we will be here for comrades. And we will things dealing with dedication. Things dealing with dedication. I know we will work together. And if any matters arising between comrades and the council, if there is any problem between comrades and the council, we will talk together and handle cases. Our cases together as a
respect to give them the attention they deserve so that they can tell us what they have for us. We have one more. And the same question is Mr. Shina. What is some of your issues? Thank you. Please fight for the comrades. One sport. Through the comrades, with the cameras which were in this school were being put in place. I fought for the comrades who had